If I was to say the name of a town like Penticton, Oliver, or Osoyoos, you'd probably immediately think of being out on the water in a boat, water skiing, maybe golfing, maybe fishing. You might not think about one of the most threatened and sensitive ecosystems in all of BC. But that's all going to change after you watch the Nature Trust Southern Okanagan edition on Wings Over Canada.
Start up the engine, spin up the top. Once we get airborne, we won't want to stop. Going to places we've never seen, meeting new people who are living their dreams on Wings Over Canada. You won't be believing the things that you're seeing on Wings Over Canada. Beautiful country and flying machines on Wings Over Canada. Exploring the wild and soaring the skies right now.
Off to the unknown.
So we just took off from Pitt Meadows Airport. We're just clear of the zone, and we're getting an idea what's going on with the weather. On Wings Over Canada, we prefer CAV-OK, or perfectly clear days. That's not happening today. Today is the perfect example of British Columbia. It's an unstable air mass. So we have to go and find a level between broken layers that's going to be most comfortable for us. But here's our first layer of cloud is just 2,000 feet. But further out the valley, I can see it's lighter higher up. So we'll hang at this level below this cloud layer right now to maintain VFR. And then we'll see as it goes along.
Our final destination today will be the beautiful Okanagan Valley, BC's wine-producing mecca and a popular West Coast playground. But we're not going to sunbathe or knock around a golf ball. Instead, we'll be meeting up with some good friends of Wings Over Canada, the Nature Trust of BC. But first, we'll be making a stop in Hope to see if we can verify a rumor I've heard for years that a Boeing 737 landed on this grass runway in the 1970s.
We're going to be crossing over the field, descending, and we're going to make a quick stop in Hope. And Hope Traffic Whiskey Hotel X-ray is turning final, full stop 25 at Hope.
Wings Over Canada, fact or fiction? Did a 737 land at the Hope Airport?
Well, absolutely. In the early 70s, Boeing actually did all of their testing for a rough runway version of the 737, and they chose Hope as the testing ground. The runway at that time was a lot longer. I think it was a full 5,000 feet. They did full testing. They had skid plates and things for gravel abatement. So yeah, it's pretty wild.
Here we are, recreating the flight of the 737 in a little Cessna 175. And Hope Whiskey Hotel X-ray found the roll, 5 miles. Visual separation from clouds is absolutely the most important part of flying VFR. It can't be overstated. You have to be able to keep visual awareness of what's going on around you. So here we are right in the thick of it. This is the absolute worst part. If you're going to have a problem with the weather, it's going to be right here. We're just over Sunshine Valley, and this is the bottleneck where all the weather will accumulate. If we had a problem in this area, and you couldn't turn back, there's actually an emergency strip, which is an old section of a highway that's coming right up beside us here. So if we needed to, and there was some reason that everything closed down, there is an option if you had to, but today's opening up to be a beautiful day. We're going to start a nice slow climb and get up over the peaks and take a shortcut the rest of the way to Oliver. And Oliver Traffic Whiskey Hotel X-ray is left base, turning final, runway 18 Oliver.
It's only been about an hour and a half flight this morning, but it feels like another world here in the Okanagan. There's sun on my back, the birds are chirping, there's fresh cut hay, and right on cue, Jim Hope from the Nature Trust is here to introduce us to this wonderfully diverse ecosystem. Stick around, more Wings Over Canada right after the break.
DVD copies of the Wings Over Canada series are available, singly or in box sets at wingsovercanada.ca or at 1-866-909-4647.